DMX, Redman and Method Man, Ludacris and many more step on the ring in this EA Big Classic. In this video I will explain what happened in Def Jam Vendetta, a game that combines wrestling and hip-hop. Welcome to the world of underground street fighting, ruled by D-Mob and his crew, including famous rappers. You get to choose between 4 characters, but the story stays the same, and it starts with getting a message from Manny, who says he needs his friend's fists. So this guy Briggs is an ex-military who was thrown out of the army for disciplinary reasons. He shows up in the Face Club and turns out Manny is injured and he asks him to replace him in the underground fight tournament. Briggs fights against Pee-wee and he wins, so he gets to the next round, where he deals with Drake. Well, not the real singer, like a fake game character. But the third and final fight is against real rapper Scarface. Briggs wins the tournament beating Scarface and gets noticed. Turns out Manny has some debts, and since he can't find, Briggs must help him to get out of trouble. He also gets some attention from the ladies. Meet Angel, played by Christina Milian. Remember Christina Milian?
Tell me, who do you think you see? He's standing in your corner looking out on me.
Yeah, she was a sweetheart. So those two actually have a past, but Manny talks to his friend's reason because Angel currently is with D-Mob, so hitting on her clearly means trouble. So Briggs decides to stick with this girl Dia for now. Smart move. Soon Briggs gets another opportunity to prove his skill and earn some money for Manny. In the warehouse, he fights Sketch and Roughneck, and he wins with both of them. And after the fight with Roughneck, this girl Tai hits on Briggs and Dia gets pissed, so the two get into a catfight. And by deciding which character player takes control in this fight, we also kinda decide whether Briggs changes the girlfriend or sticks with the old one. But the choice does not affect the plot. To get to the final, Briggs takes down Steel while Manny is placing all his bets on his body and collecting after each fight. Briggs beats Razor in the final and wins the warehouse event. Meanwhile, Angel sends a message saying that he and his skunk girlfriend deserve each other. Well, it looks like someone is jealous. She also points out that it's not very smart to get involved in those fights against D-Mob's boys, and Briggs might get in trouble. Also, Nor sends a message with some trash talk and throws a challenge to fight him at Grimayville. When Briggs and Manny get there, D-Mob approaches them and reminds Manny about his debt, plus warns Briggs to stay out of Angel and brags a bit about their sex life to play on Briggs' emotions. Well, it kinda works and Briggs gets triggered and D-Mob reaches for the gun, but Angel gets between them, telling D-Mob to chill as Briggs mean nothing to her, while Manny takes Briggs out of this situation. But that doesn't change the fact that Briggs wins the fight with Nope, and guess what? Another girl shows up trying to pick him up. This time it's Opal, and Briggs has another dilemma to figure out, while girls get into the ring to fight over him. Manny informs Briggs that there's a tag team tournament going down in the bridge. Guess Manny hands is okay now, so friends can sign in. They fight against Zahir and Pee-wee and prove they are really a good team together. Next solo event takes place in the Sanctuary. Briggs gets a message from Angel revealing she still has feelings for him. So he beats Danny G and Iceberg, and as usual, he gathers some female attention. This girl Penny wants to say hi, but first she needs to say hi to Opal's fists, if you know what I mean. And after that gets settled, Briggs wins with Headache in the semifinals, and since it's Sanctuary in the final, he has to take down Moses. Amen, brother. Briggs and Manny team up once again against Chuckles and Sketch and win some extra dinero, plus a ticket to the semifinals of this tag tournament. Then Ludacris gets in touch, challenging Briggs to have a duel with him, and Angel informs she will be there, having fingers crossed for Briggs. Fast forward to the Luda Club, where Carla approaches Briggs and his girlfriend, but this time no catfight, as Carla just steals Briggs' date with a snap of her fingers. Now that's a plot twist, isn't it? Briggs fights with Ludacris and he wins, but that angers D-Mob as Luda is one of his top fighters. He gets on the stage and informs that he will personally contend in this year's Def Jam tournament. He challenges everyone to come and try to beat him, but everyone knows he addresses the words to Briggs. Manny tries to talk to his friend's reason, saying it might be dangerous to take part in this tournament, but he ignores his friend's advice. Anyway, Angel sends a message, assuming that Briggs is single after what she saw at Luda Club, but she is also aware that D-Mob would kill her if he knew they were chatting. To qualify for Def Jam tournament, Briggs first must beat DMX, but before he even challenges him, first he wants Briggs to win the tournament in Dragon House. He fights with Nene, Cruz and Massa. Briggs wins all the fights and proves he is worthy to challenge DMX. Angel is a bit worried that D-Mob might hurt Manny as he still owes him money. Meanwhile, the semi-finals of the Under the Bridge tag tournament take place and boys earn their spot in the final, beating Ari and Roughneck. And there, they have to challenge Redman and Madden Man. Boy, this game is cool, right? And we both know those two are no jokers, and the fight is really hard. And at one point it even turns into a real brawl, where they basically fight 2-on-2. And after an exhausting fight, Manny and Briggs finally defeat the famous rappers and win the tournament. Manny tells Briggs to leave the town, as getting into the Def Jam tournament won't win him Angel back, but rather earn him a bullet. Meanwhile, Angel sends Manny some gear as a present, and looking like a new man, he shows up at the junkyard. Angel is so happy to see him, but that angers D-Mob, so he drags her out of this place, and she misses a hell of a fight there. DMX is a real deal, but Briggs manages to show him where the hood at. And that way, he qualifies for the Def Jam tournament. Angel sends a message she wants to meet at Face Club and talk. Briggs goes there, but turns out it's a trap. It was D-Mob who sent the message, and instead of Angel, his boys show up and they want to beat up Briggs, so he couldn't start in a Def Jam tournament. It's 3 against 1. Snowman, House and Pockets are definitely here to play dirty, but Briggs handles them well, until suddenly he got hit in the head with a baseball bat. And it turns out it was Manny. Looks like D-Mob dragged him on his side. Manny knocks out Briggs, and the next thing we know, the tournament starts and Manny is among D-Mob's crew. But Briggs shows up after all and decides to compete in the tournament. In the first round he fights against Kate Murray and wins. Next he beats Capone, and that gets him quarterfinals, where he challenges WC. This big boy also got beaten. Now Briggs is just one fight away from challenging D-Mob himself. Ghostface Killer is that final obstacle, and driven by anger, Briggs knocks out Ghostface and D-Mob enters the ring. He starts bringing Angel into his trash talk, and when she hears that, she gets angry and pushes him away, taking Briggs' side. Now D-Mob is pissed as hell and he reaches for the gun, but Manny throws himself at him and he gets shot. Briggs instantly jumps on D-Mob, the two have a fight, and Briggs knockouts D-Mob and gets his trophy. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not slut shaming or anything, but according to the earlier dialogues, it looks like last time the two had a fight, D-Mob won and Angel left Briggs for him, and now she switches again, so...
Tell me what you see when you look at me.
But look, Manny is okay. That bullet only went through his arm. Briggs takes Angel and walk away smiling at Manny as he leaves the door. So looks like they good. And that's how the game ends.